Today's leadership tip is for anyone working under a boss who thrives in chaos. You know the type, always in crisis mode, moving fast, solving problems with adrenaline, and unintentionally rewarding fire drills over planning. This is what I call firefighter bosses, leaders who are most alive when things are falling apart. But here's the challenge that chaos, it leads to burnout of your team and possibly you. So, how do you work with a boss like that and still lead with clarity around the chaos and stay calm? Well, let's talk about it today. We're going to cover three practical strategies to shift the dynamic that I hope are very helpful for you. The first one is celebrate emergencies that don't happen. Firefighter bosses crave attention and often reward visible action in the middle of a crisis. So the quiet victories where problems are prevented, they get ignored. Here's your move. Track those near misses. When a crisis is averted through good planning, write it down. Then say something like this: Hey, I just wanted to flag that we avoided a potential delay last week. Thanks to that prep work we did the month before, it saved us at least 3 days' work and $4,000. It's not about bragging, it's about shifting the reward system. Over time, you help rewire what gets noticed, and you build a culture that values prevention over panic. Step two, stay calm to stop the cycle. When your boss comes in hot, treating a small crisis like a five-alarm fire, the worst thing you can do is try to match the energy. Here's a leadership insight. Panic is contagious, but so is staying calm. We want the staying calm to be contagious as well. So instead of reacting, ask some clarifying questions. Bring data, slow the pace with focus. So you might say, okay, I understand the urgency. There's an urgency situation here. Can we take 5 minutes to walk through what's at risk and what we know so far? When you stay grounded, you create space for better decisions and you reduce the emotional whiplash for the team. Step three, reframe the strategy as short-term wins. If you try to pitch a 6-month overhaul to a boss who's addicted to urgency, they're likely going to shut down. But you can reframe long-term strategy as a series of quick wins. So for example, I know we want to avoid another system crash. In the next 3 weeks, we could reduce that risk by around 40% with proactive fixes. It's a short sprint that buys us long-term stability. You're not changing your strategy, you're just adjusting how you communicate it. Meet their need for action without compromising your values. So try this. At your next check-in or team meeting, highlight a prevented problem. Hey, last quarter we had 3 delays. This time, thanks to early action, we had 0. That's real progress. You're not just surviving the chaos, you're leading through it. And when you lead under pressure, people do take notice. So to wrap this up, you don't need to match the chaos to make an impact. You need clarity, calm, and a commitment to shifting the culture one moment at a time. If this helped you today, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. I really would like to hear from you. Have you worked with a boss who thrives on chaos? How did you handle it? Leave it in the comments below. If you're looking for a coach or you want to be on my Change Agent Leadership podcast as a client to work through a problem, click on that link in the show notes below as well. Until next time, I'm Jonathan Hankin, your Change Agent Coach. Keep questioning, keep growing, and keep leading change.